This is kind of funny. It's evening time, 6:30 in the evening. I came out actually to burn the trash a little bit, carried some trash out here. But in banging around the trash cans, I look up and here comes a deer running, and it's Fat Boy. Fat Boy right over there. And then I look and here comes another deer running behind. It's my man Forrest. And here's my man Forrest right here, and he's up here. And I wasn't banging around the feeder at all. I am now. I was banging around. Watch this. Watch this. That's what you call a deer loving some Southwest food right there. That's definitely a deer loving some South Fresh food. And these $5 are all standing in line waiting for the feeder to go off and or Jimmy to throw some food out there. 5 of them here. I think all 6 of them showed up this morning. And there's the doe that has got to have babies around here. Now, I don't know if she's the doe. I need to look at that picture and see if that was her. That deer's still fat as a butterball. And yet she's hanging around a lot. There's 2 does hanging around here this morning. 2 does hanging around this morning. Tell you what, let's do. Let's look at some antlers because these guys are just up here really, really close. Look at that. Be lucky number 13 there. That doe is wanting to get in here and eat. They won't let her get in here. She's beautiful. Look at that. Look at lucky number 13. Bright sun shining on these antlers. Fat Boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he's a big one. And then these 2 little guys there that's got just lots and lots and lots of stuff going on up there. I'm talking about a lot going on. A lot of points those boys are going to have. That is their second horn, so you can see both of those guys right there. They're probably going to be as good as it gets. Absolutely as good as it gets. Fat Boy may only be just a big 8-point. That'll be fine. Never did find his sheds, by the way. These guys right here are just absolutely gorgeous. Whoa. Well, it sounded like a gunshot. It was something blew up in the trash. Scared everybody. Didn't scare them too badly, though. Look at that right there. Look at him looking at me. Look at that. Just, will you look at how those are more points added all the time. All the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be like a 14-point deer right there. That's 2013, I think. Lucky number 13. Lucky number 13. My man Forrest. Jeez. Got some ticks on his horns. Not hurting him a bit. Fat Boy. Beauty. Look at him. Lucky number 13 or his twin brother, we don't know which. TC. Oh my. Oh my. My gosh, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. How pretty. How pretty is that? Bucks at breakfast. Bucks at breakfast. Big, beautiful bucks. My goodness. Life is good. Look off over there. I'm down here on the dock making a few casts. I've caught 2 on a worm. One tiny one, one pretty decent one. But I look over there in that little field and I see bucks. Yes, I see bucks. About as far out as I can go on this iPhone. It's got a 9 power zoom, which is pretty good for an iPhone. Look at that big boy up there trying to get him a leaf off that tree. See him over there on the right, reaching up there getting that leaf. Isn't that pretty? It's called browsing. You can, place that's got a lot of deer, you can tell there's a lot of deer there if there's a browse line. Just about as high as they can reach, they've eaten a lot of the stuff. Now these deer have got a lot to eat. But they're just like we are. We like to go to a steakhouse, but we don't want to go to a steakhouse every night. I want to go to a Mexican place, an Italian place, eat at the Sonic, Brahms, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeyes. We like a variety. The deer are the same way. And even with all of that great grass to eat over there in that field, beautiful grass, Okmulgee River, Buckmaker food plot there, springtime, summertime food plot. The deer still browsing in the tops of those trees. There's another one back over behind that one. We can't see very well. But there's several bucks in that field. Look at that one, you see him right through that little opening there. That's Forrest. I see his collar. Forrest, you give yourselves away, buddy. Look at all of them. Looky there. Well, I think I'll make me a few more casts, see if I can catch another bass or 2. My beautiful Chris is up there on the deck watching me, saw me catch those 2. While we are right here and we have little Whitey up there, let's take a look at his antlers because he's pretty doggone impressive for his very first antlers. And you can see he's right up here on top of me. He's going to be an 8-point at least on his first antlers. And that's pretty good. Now, there's no telling what he might be next year, but now keep in mind, little Whitey's daddy is Whitey. And so a couple of the deer that are 2-year-old deer that's running around with those big antlers with the brotherhood, this deer right here is going to be like them, maybe even better. And hopefully we can really keep him alive because we are going to let him out. He's not going to stay in the pen through the winter. I don't think. I might leave him in there with some does. I just don't know. But he's tame. I like him running around in the yard, but we'll just see what happens. I don't know really what we'll do. We've had such a bad year with babies this year. We pretty much have decided that a big part of it, you can see that split ear right there, and split ear and little white ear buddies. But what I think we've had happen is Whitey and Forrest was our 2 breed bucks. Whitey was really bad sick and eventually died. Forrest was really bad, injured and sick, and we were able to medicate him a lot and save his life. And we put him in with a bunch of does, and he did some breeding, but I think that a lot of his babies have got the gene passed on to them with those bad legs and weak legs, and I think that the fact that those deer, Whitey and Forrest, was giving them shots so frequently to keep them alive and try to make them better, and we did save Forrest, so that worked there. That probably during the rut they were passing on a lot of that medicine, maybe, in breeding. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not a biologist nor a deer expert at all. And but that we just have had a hard time keeping fawns alive. We got about a half a dozen left up there is all. We didn't have many this year anyway, and we just had a hard time keeping them alive. And the ones that we have seem to be pretty healthy, so we'll see what happens. I think they might be bred, some of the earlier ones, the later ones, which is when Whitey was bad sick and when Forrest was doing the breeding. Those are the ones we've been having trouble keeping alive. So we'll see what happens, but that's a really, really good look at little Whitey and his first set of antlers. That's his very first set of antlers. So he's 1 year old, and he's looking really, really good. And they're still growing. They're still growing. As we draw toward the end of another great week here at the Eagle, our bucks have just become houseboys. Look at this right here. Will you look at this? I'm going to tell you what, this is the middle of the day. This is not early in the morning or late in the evening. There's a big giant buck laying right there, and I know some of y'all saying those are baby bucks for around where I live. Well, those are giant bucks here in southern Oklahoma. I got to tell you, those are giant bucks. And there's a couple in the prayer circle. There's 1, 2, 3 more laying right there, and of course Mr. Forrest over there, always ready for free South fresh food, free to him anyway, and not free to anybody else. All those people at South Fresh down in Decatur, Alabama are such great people, and they're great. They bake lots of feed, all kinds of feed, great horse feed, great cattle feed, great all kinds of feed. They're just fish food. Their fish food is amazing. If you're buying fish food or deer food or any kind of feed, check out South Fresh down there in Decatur, Alabama. They've been good friends for so long, and they sure helped us up here a lot. Grow bigger fish and grow bigger deal. Like, look how wide he is getting. Look how wide he's getting. They're still going, guys and girls. It is getting here toward the end of July, but yet the deer are still getting bigger all the time. So this is really something in the middle of the day. You know, one good thing about it, you don't have to worry about them getting hit by a car or a truck, and that kills a lot of deer. This nation, thousands and thousands of deer. These big bucks are not going to get hit by a car and truck. They have to worry about coyotes and bobcats and mountain lions, diseases that are out in the woods, old age, like TC. There's TC. Old age is a little problem for him. That may not be TC. It may be TC right there, I think, laying down. I think that's TC. Me talking up here, one of them got up and said, I don't think, looks like Forrest is over there waiting for something to eat. Jimmy might come out. There's a squirrel helping himself to free goodies as well. It's a great place for the deer, great place for Jimmy. Twin Eagle Ranch, southern Oklahoma. America, made in the USA. We got bucks everywhere today. We also got the new fly blocks in that we had ordered. We've used these before, and they seem to help some. They don't totally eliminate the problem of flies and ticks, but these are salt blocks, and that we order. They just got them in, and they actually, we're gonna put one in with the babies, and the other one in both pens, and then also, yeah. Forrest come over and checked it out. You can see it's kind of a different looking salt block. It's got garlic in it and salt, and it's a fly control deal. It's to help them with the flies. When they lick that, they get that garlic in their system. Supposed to help them with the flies and also with the ticks. And they'll all be scoping that out here pretty soon. You can see all the big boys are here. Take a real good look at the antlers for one last time up close. Look at old TC there. He's pretty doggone big. He's going to be the biggest he's ever been, I believe. Of course, he's the oldest he's ever been. Look how fat he is. Everybody is so fat, beautiful, gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. Fat boy. Lucky 13 there, I believe. That deer there is a year older than Lucky 13, but it's going to have lots and lots and lots of points also, as is that boy right there. Oh, that's TC right there. This is not the, well, I guess he just moved on me, yeah. Yeah, he was over there a second ago. He just moved. While I was talking, he was over there to the left of that one. As I moved around, he moved around. Awfully big antlers right there, though. All the way around, awfully big antlers. They're all watching something walking up out there. Don't know what it is. Not too concerned with it. This little guy here is really got it going on upstairs. Really got it going on. Lots of points. Nobody's got to the salt, but they will. That's Lucky 13. He has certainly matured since last year. Yes, he has. Well, this is what A 60% chance of rain, looks like, at the Eagle. Blue sky. Gobbler and a hen in the front yard. The gobbler was gobbling like crazy yesterday evening. I never did see him, but he was just gobbling his silly head off here in July. Guess he was just lonely, needing to find that girl. It looks like that happened. There he is, out in the front yard, early in the morning, a bright bluebird day. We do have rain forecast. It did not happen last night. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 beautiful deer. The turkeys walking by them. That's pretty cool. Forrest and 3 of his buddies. The hen turkey just walking through there. Beautiful green yard is pretty attractive to wildlife. Pretty attractive to wildlife, no doubt about it. We still have possibilities of rain. What's going on here? We still have possibilities of rain the next 3 or 4 days. So maybe we'll get, oh, look at there. Look at there. Look at there. This guy thinks it's springtime. He was in full strut. How about that? He says, I don't have to wait till springtime to make love. I'm gonna get him. He's about half strut right there. Wasn't a very good turkey call, but it made him go up in full strut. Keep in mind it's July. Keep in mind it's July. He's courting. He's dragging those wings. He's drumming, he's doing it all. My, 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 my. Well, actually I've seen 6 bucks out there. That's right, 6 bucks. 6 bucks and an amorous pair of turkeys. Hey, pretty doggone nice. Yeah, you big beautiful thing. My, my, my. There he goes, back up in strut again. I'm with you, buddy. Let's make love, not war. I'm with you, pal. July, loving for wild turkeys. That's as good a way as I know of to end this week's Antlers. Guys and girls, you remember, I'm like that turkey. I sure do love you.